What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are back with our Blacklist walkthrough. This is mission number 5, the abandoned mill. So the first problem we're going to encounter is another dog. And the one thing that I figured out about the dogs is if you keep on moving, it's a lot easier to avoid them. Like, I was like freezing a lot of times. I would hear a dog coming, and I was like, oh god, I won't move, you know, and maybe it'll be like Jurassic Park and the Tyrannosaurus Rex won't see me or something, you know. But with the dogs, the best thing to do is actually just to keep on moving, and they'll sniff around to your last location, but as long as they don't see you, you should be alright. Over here, you'll see that the guy, the sniper, is right above me right now, and you can go up these steps, which looks like the obvious choice. But the best choice is actually come around here. You can have a pipe, and you can go up to the right side all the way up to the top and climb out of here. I'm going to go ahead and skip that because it's just a lot of climbing. Once you climb up to the top, you should have no problem. So now we are moving on to the next roof area. We're going to stay to the right as far as we can to avoid the sniper. This area, if you get caught in it, like, it's a long way until the checkpoint, so you have to be kind of careful. Right here, there's a guy walking away. You notice that there's a sniper across the map, and he will spot you. So we're going to jump down the wall. We're going to hop down real quick before the sniper gets a lock on us. And there's a guy coming right here, and he'll have a conversation. And I've replayed this several times. He always has a conversation. So as soon as he does, we're going to go ahead and make another move over to the left. Crawl along the wall, and the sniper cannot see you, apparently, on this side of the wall. So we're going to hop down. Again, just get behind everything as you're moving up. That way it'll use it for cover. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right on in here. But even if you make it to this point, even if you restart, you'll still start back having to climb up the wall. So still got to be careful this whole path. This next platform, I've marked one. There's actually two guys up here. If you stay right here and just keep an object between your line of sight, wait on that person to come around, you'll see that there's another one right there. Luckily he didn't look this way. This guy will walk towards us, and then as soon as he does, we can start moving. And here you can climb along the right and go alongside the walls and come in a window, but we're actually going to go ahead and use this ladder right here. So this is open. We can go down just a little bit. There's going to be a guy down here. See, if we would have came in the other way, we would have came in through those windows. So this just makes it a lot easier. We're going to speed this up a little bit. This guy's going to get on the phone. He's going to walk back and forth. And once he's done having a little phone conversation, and I guess I didn't cut that out as much as I thought I did, but as soon as he gets done having a phone conversation, he's going to start walking away, and then you can make your move. Just got to be really careful because it is really lit in here, so if you wait around too long, then he will turn around and see you. In this area, I was being really cautious, making sure there was nobody else around, but there's actually nobody here once you get through that door, so you can just go ahead and slide on down the rope. Now, I'll skip a small little section. There's no enemies there, so you'll have no trouble making it through. So this is the next area that you'll come to where you've got some enemies to deal with. We're going to go ahead and just head on straight. Take another elevator shaft down to the next level. You see there's a guy that walks upstairs occasionally. Just be careful of that. There's a generator here that's got this light, and there's a lot of people right here. So I turned off the generator, which will bring their attention to it, so they'll come over there to turn it back on. And then also you're in the shadows, so that allows you to go ahead, sneak over here to get past this window, and then we're going to move back up again. And through this window here is your flash drive. Pick up a little extra cash. Gonna follow this guy as he walks in. He's gonna walk into a room that's got several people in it. So thankfully there is a box perfectly placed right in here in front of us that we are going to be able to use. So we're gonna just use that. Dive, make a little fast move, and totally bypass all these people. Now with Ghost gameplay, you can knock out people. It's just I've been trying to do it so I avoid them. If you're going for leaderboard points or whatever, then you do get more points if you're avoiding people. I'm not going for leaderboard points, but I'm just saying if I'm able to do it maybe by avoiding people, then if you want to knock out people, then it should be even easier for you. So I'm just trying to show you how to make it through these levels the fastest way and also the easiest way. So this guy's going to get on his phone. He's going to walk away. As soon as he does, we're going to hop up here on this pipe. This level or this part is a little tricky. So I didn't get the laptop. I'm not going to show you like I mentioned last video, but there it is. It's on the bottom level if you want to go and do that. Again, getting stuff like that is probably faster if you want to do it like on a Panther playthrough or an Assault playthrough, or just go grab it whenever. Doesn't matter. You don't have to have it all at the same time. So right here, I'm about to go down the pipe, and I just stay, and then I go back up, and I'll show you why. There's a lot of people that walk in and out of this room. There was a guy on the second floor, and if I was down on the pipe, he would see me. So I climbed back up here. As soon as I see him walking away, as well as the heavy on the ground, that just leaves these two people next to the trash can with the fire in it. You can just sneak by them. In this area, I didn't have any problem. I was able to just roll right on through. This next area, if you get on the ground, makes it a lot more difficult. So we're gonna climb over here to the left, climb up the pipe, and then move back along. You'll see that there's a drone that is patrolling. That's what that red laser light is. That is on the ceiling. So I would not go in that direction wherever the light is. You want to be careful. I was trying to see if you could go down the poles, but you can't. You can't over here. So that's what we're going to do. So we've made it all the way to the back of this particular room. And there's a truck here that we have to sneak inside of. Which isn't actually too difficult. And remember this because this is where we're also going to come back to once we leave the truck. So we're just going to walk in here. Alright, so now we've left the truck. We're just going to come right back. I'm going to go ahead and use this pipe to head back over to the other side of the wall. Again, with this game, if you find yourself having issues, look for places to climb, because that'll make your life a whole lot easier. So we have to make it out here to the right. You'll see that there's a lot of people here, but they actually all move away if you just give it just a little bit of time. And that's what a lot of this game is just figuring out the right time in order to make your move. And it's about being patient, figuring out what the enemies are going to do, where they're going to move. And sometimes that means watching them for a little bit.
Sam, your weapon's free. If Sadiq is here, he's at the heart of the operation. That's right where you're headed.
So we jump through this window. Here is your capture guy, and he's actually really easy to capture. He's over there on the right hand side. Nobody else will give you really any trouble over there, so you can easily take him out. I decided to go up the left hand side, but honestly, if you have to do this, probably going along the right hand side makes your life a lot easier. I saw this pipe and I was like, you know what, I bet this will lead all the way to the back, but it turns out it didn't. It stopped right here. So now I'm kind of stuck, and I should have just jumped over to the right hand side, but I decided to go to the left, so you'll get to see a little bit of it. But eventually I will show you here how you can jump over to the right hand side, and the easiest way to get to the back of the room, because that's where we're having to go. And you'll see that there was a bunch of people here, but and I made it through all these people, so I just had to wait till they started moving around, and then I decided to go ahead and do a little shimmying up here. I was trying to make sure, since I had wasted this much time, that nobody was looking in my direction by the time I went to go make a move. So if you do get onto the right hand side, you'll notice that there is a pipe, and you can use this to climb and then get to the back. So that's kind of like your crossover point. A lot of the levels I usually end up repeating several times. This one I actually got through like the first go around, so that's why it maybe isn't as smooth, because I was kind of figuring it out as I went. But you know, I didn't think it was too bad, so that's why I decided to go ahead and roll with it. So right here, just make sure that you're following the heavy. There's some vents down on the ground you'll see that we just went through, so we can bypass the heavy. Also, if you were still up top and you didn't want to go this route, there's also a way you can come in from your left. That's where that was, or that area. But we're just going to go ahead and go down the ladder. This is one of the most difficult parts, because you've got 3 dogs. Now you can make this really easy on yourself and get an achievement by using one of your shocker things and tase the water, which will shock all 3 dogs. That makes your life a whole lot easier. Again, I'm trying to torture myself, so I'm showing you how to do this if you don't want to torture the dogs. So you see that 2 of them are over there in that corner. One of them is over here right beside me. The one right beside me will actually move away to the back. Again, these dogs, if they don't actually see you, they'll just come around and sniff where your last location was. So if you stay on the move and make your move at the right time, then it makes your life a lot easier. Now, I did skip a session where you were having to walk around. You're supposed to get caught. So I was wasting a bunch of time trying not to get caught. It turns out that you do get caught, and then you'll end up in this situation where I've got some non-lethal shots here. I'm using them all up though. I use the heck out of these, and you'll notice that some of these I shot and it didn't get them. So make sure you've got a clean shot before you use these shockers, because if not, you're just wasting them. And then once you're out of ammo, see, you've been captured, so you don't have as much ammo and stuff as what you normally do. So I'm already out of ammo at this point, and I've already cleared out this little section, but there's still other sections to clear out. Now you can follow Briggs, and we will eventually. I was like being really cautious. I was like, I do not want to die. I do not want to die. So he will shoot people if you wanted to let him. If he stays into a firefight with somebody for too long, he will shoot them. That doesn't mess up your ghost play, because our achievement is just to make sure that Sam, our character, doesn't kill anybody. And you'll see that I was completely out of my stun gun, and I did not want to use my pistol. So I'm going to try to flank around while he's doing that, or at least that's what the plan was. And I noticed I was just going to go back downstairs. But I do try to flank around to help him out there while he's got their attention. And as long as you see that you're still getting stealth points, you'll see that it says stealth knockout down there at the bottom, then you are still good for your ghost gameplay. And those people, you do have to take them out. So all those people have to be eliminated before you can go on. It's another section that you can't bypass. So there you go. There's mission number 5. Stay tuned for some more Splinter Cell Blacklist walkthrough. Guys, links in the description box for the playlist to see the previous and next missions. Also, post these up on forums if you have places where people are asking for help on these missions. Send them my way. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.